but yes, at the moment the text is not centered. I mean, I can just go into this section block and then just change it that way, but yes, I just want to do things in an orderly manner, so you will see how I'm doing. Okay, so the last style that we implemented was on the topic block. So the next one will be on the topic blocks article. Now I told you there are different selections that you can use. Now so far the common ones that I've been using are for a class, which is a dot and then the name of the class, and then ID, which is a hash, and then the name of the ID that you gave for the tag. So if you want to be specific, like for instance, say that I would like to influence the element inside of the class topic block, so which would mean that any element which I specify which is inside the topic block will have a specific style, and that style will only apply to a child of that element or of an element with that class name, and no other element will this apply to. So I'll just show you now. I'll say yes, topic block, and then I'll say topic block, and then I'll go to articles. So basically this is how you do it. I'll just topic block, sorry, article, and then the name of the tag. So it will go to article, any tag that has a class of topic block, and then we'll look for this element inside. If it has an article element, then it will apply the style to it. So this is display block, and then padding. I will give it a padding of 15 pixels and 10 pixels. Remember again, yeah? Oh no, 15. Well, why is it 10? So it's 15 at the top and the bottom, and then 10 on the left and the right. So, and then the next one will be, yes, I will add another style to the H1 tag inside of the article. So now I'm just kind of taking it a step further. I'm going to go into the topic block class, meaning any element with this name, class name, and then inside of there I'm going to look for an article tag, and then inside the article tag then I'm going to look for another element, which will be H1. So I'm going to say topic block, and then say article, and then H1. So I'm going to look for a topic element with a class of topic block, and then I will look for the article element inside of it, and then inside that article element I will look for the H1 element and then assign a style to that. That's what that means. So this is like an address, you know, so it just follows this address, and then I will align the text to the center. As you remember before, I complained about that the text was not aligned. This would be this right here. So if I refresh, whoa, embarrassing. What have I done now? I've messed something up. I think maybe I might have assigned class to the wrong element. That's yes, that's what I did. Instead of assigning this to the section tag, I assigned it to the article, but it's no biggie. Yeah, see, now everything is working as it should. Okay, so basically this is what we've done. So now I'm just gonna go back and try to take you through what I did again. Let's see. This is what it looks like. I went to the main heading, I aligned it to the center. This is the main heading, so I aligned that to the center, and then I give it a margin of 20 and then the font size of 30. If I reduce it to let's just say 10, see, that's what happens. I will reverse that, and yes, okay, so now you get the idea. Then I went to the main intro heading, and then I also aligned it to the center, and then gave it a margin at the top of 50, and then gave it the color of Peru, background color of old lace, gave it a border. So let me show you what that is. Let's say main intro heading. Main intro heading would be this one right here, and so just come on now. So in the main intro heading, say welcome to web development for beginners, right? So this is what I'm going to type in here. Say welcome to web. Okay, I'll just do it like this. Web development for beginners. Tutorial. Okay, welcome to web development for beginners tutorial. That's what it says, and if I go now and refresh, there you go. So going back to that again, this is the main intro heading. The text is aligned, the margin on top is 50. If I reduce it to 10, once again you will see what happens. You see now it's too close, it just looks ugly. So I'll go back, and then yeah, now I've got sufficient space between the header and the heading. So now I gave the text the color of Peru. I can just say blue, just to illustrate what all of this does. I can say blue. Now the color is blue, but I'm not doing it. So it's not really bad, it kind of stands out, but that's not what I'm going for. So I will go back to Peru, and there we go, got color Peru. So now you understand what that's doing. And then I gave it a background color of old lace. I can give it a background color of purple, just to give you an example. There you go. Exciting, isn't that? Okay, but I will just do it this way, and yeah, there we go, color of old days. And then I give it a border of one that is 1 pic thick. That is 1 pixel thick, solid. And then I give it a color of Peru as well, and then the padding inside is 10 pics. Now but the padding is only at the top and at the bottom. Now if I say 50 or maybe 100, just to make a point or to exaggerate it, then you see what that does. Or if I wanted, I could have said I want padding, but even though it's not actually going to be that visible here because of because the text is not that long, but it doesn't matter anyway. This would add also more padding to the side. And so we go to the selection link. Now on the selection link, we just remove the text decoration line, because yes, yeah, anything that is in this, but then any text that's in there would have this line. You see, these are the lines, and so when I go back and then I put it back, then the lines are gone. So you get the point. Topic block, I gave it a background color of old lace, border, same thing. This is what happened, like this is the topic block. So all of these styles, but the border of which is burlywood, and the background color of old lace, and then I gave it a margin on the left of 50, and then on the right I gave it 25, so that would be just the space here, and then the margin is just the space here. And then at the bottom I give it 25, and then the color of the text inside I made it Peru. Once again, I could make it black, and this is what would happen. So yeah, I hope you get the point of what we're doing here. So basically what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna duplicate all of them so that I can fill the screen out with all these styles. I mean, basically not all these styles, but just to take this, and then I will just duplicate that. Oh no, copy. Then another, and yeah. So you see, so now I've got all these blocks, and then I'm just gonna give it, I'll say paragraph tags, and okay, well I think the first one doesn't even really matter. Okay, here it says paragraph, I'll make it headings. I just want to make it in the same sequence that I made the buttons, so it'd be list, image, and tables. So say list tags, and then here will be a table. Tags. So there we go. So lesson 1, heading tags, paragraph tags, list tags, table tags, etc. So there we go. So this is how far we've gotten. So the next step will be to create an aside. Now we're going to use what is called an aside tag, and like an aside is basically usually on a website. There's always this side part where you have like all your your favorites, just a list of your favorites, or popular articles that you can just click on